Hey, 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 this is your recap Aunty. Hey, y'all. Hey. Hello. Welcome to my channel. Hi, I am Shar. And we are going to do today's segment. Today, we are here doing our front porch talk with our subbies, baby, our family, honey. And we are here to talk about episode number 86 before we open up the actual door to episode number 87. So we got a lot of comments to get through. So let's get started, honey. Thank y'all. First of all, again, thank y'all so much for talking because when y'all talk, I talk. Yes, and I love it so much. Please don't stop, okay? All right, so we have my girl Crystal Waters. Hey, Crystal, 4426. She says, "Honey, I was surprised when Trisha Mann Grant, who plays Leslie, said in an interview she auditioned for the part of Nicole. I can't even imagine her as Nicole, right? She is so perfect, perfect, as crazy as Dana, Leslie, Lulu, everybody, girl. You ain't even lying, honey. You ain't even lying, girl." I was like, okay, I didn't see that part. I must have missed one of the interviews. But thank you for bringing that up. Yeah, they all audition for other parts, but whoever they got cast for, girl, it fits them perfect. They were born for this. Okay, thank you so much, Krista, as always. And we have Bobby Wright. Hey, Bobby. Bobby Wright, YF3VP. Hey, Bobby, thank you so much for commenting, my love. Please don't let this be the first or the last time you say anything on our channel regarding Beyond the Gates. We thank you because you do matter. Your voice does matter here on this channel. So let me see what Bobby done said. Bobby said, "It's hard to see her as Nicole because we already see her playing Leslie. Plus, we never seen her audition tape. Personally, I believe the creator wanted the character to be light skinned. Possibly. I mean, yeah, I mean, it makes sense. The optics with Anita being her complexion and with Vernon being his complexion, it definitely made sense. Leslie was cast for a perfect part, and that girl is playing the fuck out of that role, you know. But thank you, Bobby. Again, come back for more, okay, darling. Okay, we have Cynthia Judkins 2250. Girl, you funny. She talking about they need to open up another restaurant and call it Shaw's Down Home Cooking. See it, girl, it's going to be like, man, Shaw's burned down home cooking. I ain't cooked, girl, in years. I'm a soup diva. Give me some soup because it's just me. My kids is grown. I'm not here. So when you have an empty nest, I don't know if you have an empty nest or not, or anybody else there who have an empty nest, honey. I turned into a soup queen, a slow cooker queen, what is it? The damn a deep fried queen, air fried queen, all of them. I do not try to turn on that oven if I can, avoid it. So, girl, but you're so funny. Thank you so much, Cent, girl. You crack me up. All right, we have Crystal Water. She's back. She says, Danny told him she too thought it was time for them to go public. Andre is full of girl. When I tell you that whole restaurant scene with him acting like an asshole right there, well, just being all cocky. Well, this lady that I used to date, girl, get out of here, Andre. Please get out of here. Please get out of here, Andre. Full of shit. Thank you so much, girl. We got Miss Welder. Hey, Miss Welder. She says, absolutely. Whoever plans the date, whoever asks the other person is definitely the person that should pay. Okay, thank you, girl. She says, man or a woman. But then again, I'm a welder, baby. I do a man's job. So if I was to ask a man out to dinner, I would be paying. I am definitely an equal partner in a relationship. Thank you, Miss Welder. See, that's me. Me and you, girl. We we are alright, girl. We in the same thing, girl. Yeah, I believe that because Shanice asked him, then damn it, she gonna pay. And he already said, look, I got you. So thank you for that, Miss Welder. As always, my love. We got Cynthia Judkins. My girl is back, 2250. She says, how Ashley gonna try and have an attitude toward Shanice, girl? I'm like, girl, y'all ain't friends. Y'all just happen to work together, okay? All facts, Cynthia. All facts. I mean, she got an attitude. Now, Shanice is gonna take her through some hell. What y'all think? I think she gonna really take her through some hell. Not on purpose, but she's gonna show who really wear the big panties in that, in that job, which we all know that Shanice does. I mean, Ashley just became a nurse, honey. Shanice is the boss nurse. She is a physical therapist, and she just happens to be a nurse too. She's all of it, honey. So Ashley better sit her ass down somewhere. Yeah, thank you so much, Sam. We got Crystal Waters 4426. She says she invited him, offered to pay. I think that's just fine. Okay, thank you, Crystal. Thank you. It looks like a lot of us are thinking the same. Thank you, boo. We have Miss Jasmine Williams 5565. Danny said milk toast. Ashley's made vanilla look spiced. Girl, when Danny said that about that damn Ashley and that she's a prepubescent, I was like, damn, Danny. Danny goes for the gut, baby. We all know that she goes for the gut. I'm not surprised, honey. I'm not surprised. Thank you so much, Jazzy. We have Miss Pearlie Cole 9546. She says she invited him, so she should pay. That's right. I agree. Thank you so much, Miss Pearlie. See, all of us, all of us kind of on the same page with that. Thank you so much. And we got James, honey. James says, I'll say this and then leave it alone. Far be it from me to try to steal the Shrek joy on my favorite recap show, Men Talk. You ladies chop it up too. Some white men say things about black women black men don't always like to hear, and vice versa. The Shanice and Derek thing hits me smack dab in the dislike of a few things those white men have said about black women. I got it. I understand. And that's the it for me. Having said my piece, I'm going to keep my peace and enjoy the show and enjoy y'all. I should add, I'm old school. Ladies have initiated dates with me. Okay, I mean, James, I can't even remember not driving and not paying. I'm old. James, if you want to pay, baby, pay, honey. But I get it. My daughter at one point did date a couple of white dudes, and I told her, as long as they get mad and they want to feel like they want to feel froggy and jump across that street and call her the name with the N, you let us know. Stand in line, because there's a lot of us people of color that's ready to wobble him. And I ain't talking about the dance either. So James, believe it, honey. I'm woman, but the way my daddy kind of raised me, I kind of have like some non-traditional tendencies sometimes. So I don't always think like how all women think. I do try to see both sides of the coin, and I'm very rare when it comes to stuff like that. My boyfriend would be like, girl, don't nobody think like you. I couldn't talk to you. Like my boyfriend and I, we talk about a lot of stuff and a lot of things that some women just ain't gonna go for their men to talk to them about. So me and him talk a lot about a lot of things, and we still together because I wanted this relationship to be way different than the last. Not trying to, judge or give him rules, and he sure as hell ain't gonna give me no rules. So I get it, James. I definitely get it. I'm sure you got some stories, honey. I would love to hear your stories. I really would. I'm sure you got a mouthful of them to share. But thank you. I love all of your honesty as always, James, and your sense of humor cracks me the fuck up. So thank you, boo. Okay, we have Cynthia Judkins 2250. My girl, she says, I think it was okay for Shanice to pay because my husband and I still do this to this day. If I ask him to go out to dinner, I drive and I also pick up the tab. But he picks up the tip. Go ahead, honey. What type of tips he be picking up? Go on. Well, he paid the tip. Thank you, Cynthia. Thank you. That's fair. I mean, you guys definitely have an understanding about, who pays for what. So thank you, boo. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And we have Patricia Presley 3696. If I can read, honey. She says, you ask, you pay, period. Girl, those 4 words never spoke no more truther than anything else everybody else says. You ask, you pay, period. So thank you so much, Patricia. I appreciate you offering your input on that, because I just wanted to know, because some people are very traditional in how they think about who pays for what. Even if the female pays, they still believe that the man should pay. So thank y'all. Now we are on the actual video, the actual recap. Let's see what Karen Johnson 3605, she says. Okay. Hey, Karen. Never seen you before. Let me stop something real quick. Hold on, y'all. Girl, now my damn channel can play damn ads. She talking about hymns, honey. I don't want... Child, y'all know what hymns be doing, honey. Anyway, hey, Karen. Hey, boo. She says the cups always sound empty to me. So it's not that old lady is. Thank you, girl. For some reason, I don't know if that was the first action they did on that video, but I swear, when damn Smitty laid that damn cup on the desk, I was like, ain't nothing in there. Ain't nothing in there, girl. But thank you, Karen. Please don't let this be the first or the last time you comment on these channels today, girl. We value you. We comment, we respond, we like, we heart, we kiki, we do all of that because on this video, baby, you matter. You are the star, honey. So thank you so much for agreeing with me. All right, we got my girl Raquel Batson 3260. Hey Raquel, what's going on? She says, girl, Danny pulling up a seat with Ashley and Andre. Kiki, girl. Without an invitation. Without even being invited, honey. She pulled up and sat right there in the middle of them. Oh, well, hi. Well, look who we have here. Ooh, I said, oh my God. He lucky that it went that light. That she didn't like put him out on front street. Because they show was talking around Ashley. It was like she wasn't even sitting there, you know. He wasn't talking about, well, you know, I ain't never had nobody complain, you know, about what I can do. Child, please. Please, Andre, go back to your white parties, honey. Please. But thank you so much, Raquel. We got Judge Joyce. Hey, Judge Joyce. She says Vanessa is coming with the heart and the lust. She's straight up handling Joey's ass. Right, girl? Vanessa was like, look, we saw y'all take Randy over yonder where we saw damn Marcel dragging Randy about, you know, with a pow pow. And we no, something going on. We don't like that shit because he already came to us tell us he was terrified of you. So we needed to follow him. I said, man, Marcel, you getting sloppy, man. You getting real sloppy. She came in there and handled Joey, and Joey was like, why does this shit just turn me the fuck on? Yeah, because I knew that thing was going to be getting stiff down there. I knew that. Uh-huh. You like them women who can take control of your ass. But yeah, girl, you so right. Raquel also says Martin is draining, girl. He just needs to talk about it. Smitty got them all running scared. I wish someone would break up, would break and just tell us what the fuck happened. Right, girl. Just say it. Just talk, nigga. I was so exhausted just watching his scenes. I ain't even gonna lie. I was tired because all the heavy breathing, all of the, I want to take, it's so exhausting, girl. I was like, damn, Martin, you getting on my nerves, boo. I know damn writers is like, you know, don't tell him yet. I was like, man, just give me more Elon. I'd rather Elon just, you know, hold it for a little bit before he let it out. The secret then. But yeah, I'm like, Martin, you getting on my nerves, boo. Then Smitty and them going up the stairs. Maybe we could talk about it in the morning. He's like, maybe. See, we know he ain't gonna talk about it. Maybe he'll hold it out on Friday and just break it down. Cause God, dog it, he got on my nerves. But anyway, girl, yes. All right, we got Crystal Water. She says, as much as I want Martin to stop tripping and be honest with Smitty, I get it. From everything we know so far, it's pretty obvious that Martin murdered someone, and that's got to be hard for a principal public man to admit. Right? That's true. He says he's not worried that Smitty will think less of him, but he really is. Yeah, he really does show that. His energy is definitely show that. Now that we know that Kenneth knows where he lives and has been associated with his son, he's really paranoid. Bill assured him it will all be taken care of, and it wasn't. So I totally get Martin's reactions. Okay, all right, I get it, but I guess watching him just really just made my armpit sweat, girl. I was I was like, tell him. And then I'm nosy as hell too. I'm like, come on now, say something. I want to know. Tell us. Damn it, y'all didn't even let us know what was going on at the damn meeting. So you can at least tell us, Mitty. We ain't gonna. I mean, Martin, we not gonna judge. We listen and we don't judge, right, y'all? But thank you, my love. Thank you so much. We have Raquel Batson 3260. She says, when Danny said Ashley was so basic, she makes vanilla seem spicy. Raquel, girl, I hollered too, girl. You heard it on the video, but I had to put it on pause and laugh some more. Dirty Danny, like I said. Danny came in and took over the date. Ashley is no competition. Andre acts like he isn't to Ashley, but he going to end up at Danny's as always. Because again, like I said, he trying to act all, you know what you want to do, Ash. You don't want to come here. No, we don't have to. No, nigga, you be choking people, be wearing Danny's ass out. And you acting like you all, demure and nice and gentlemanly and chivalrous. And girl, get out of here, Andre. You ready to choke shit out of Ashley. And then after that, oh girl, yeah, I only did that because that's what you said. You reached out to me. Remember, you asked me on the date. I was just checking to be your friend. All that gaslighting shit. I have a feeling. Remember, I didn't approach you. You approached me. Child, if that come up in the script, y'all know Auntie was right, honey. Y'all know Auntie Shaw was right. Okay, we got Crystal Waters 4426. She says, "Agreed, James. I said that a while ago about Naomi's best friends clocking her mom's men." So what did James say? James said must have said something earlier. She said, "Does Naomi even know about Danny and Andre?" Yes, she does. Yeah, most of the family knows and has talked about it, except for Naomi. No, Naomi don't. No, she doesn't know about Andre. I'm thinking about Nicole, the ends girl. No, I don't think that she knows. Well, if Danny spirals again with the drinking and all like she did before, I wonder what will be Naomi's reaction and if she'll say anything to Ashley. Please stay strong, Danny. Yeah, I want her to stay strong. I really do. And then James, he did reply. He said, "Stay strong, Danny, and stay away from Andre." Nicole tried to tell her, "I'm through trying to predict what will happen on this show, but my strong desire is to have a chasten Bill returned to Danny." You know what, James? I like them together. I like Bill and Danny together. I do. I don't know if that's maybe that's an unpopular opinion type shit, but I do. Crawl to her if he has to. Apologize again and beg Danny to take him back. Danny has been dumped on since the show started. Right? Like day one, she was throwing a damn glass against the damn. I'm like, girl, wait a minute. What's your name again? I didn't even know her name that well when she was like round there slapping damn Haley and then going taking a baseball bat to Bill's desk and throwing glass and shit. I was like, what? Wait a minute, honey, what's your name? Shit. So yeah, I want her to be happy. I want Danny to be all I really want is her to be happy. I want her to be happy. I want her to be in love. I wish that she and Carlton would have did something because I think that Nicole was really, really trying to hook up her with Carlton, but we already see who Carlton is looking at, honey, and it ain't her sister, it's her. So yeah, but I agree. I really do like Bill and Danny together. I think that he will probably go back to Danny once he finds out that Haley ain't pregnant. So we'll see how. But I get tired of trying to figure shit out too. But it's so much fun. I like to be right and wrong. It's so much fun. That's why we talking on the porch. That's why we do what we do, James. But thank you as always, my love. Okay, we have Raquel Batson. She was like, Randy is tripping. He knows that Joy is capable. He know what Joy is capable of. Right? You really thought you was gonna take 10 grand money and just go and bounce and then come back and pay it back to him when you didn't even finish the job? You really thought that, Randy? I'm like, man, you ain't you clearly didn't think that through. You was gonna leave, but then when they caught your ass and brought you back, then you're gonna think about what about my son? What about my girl? Man, you weren't even thinking about that when you was trying to go to Bali. Not Kylie. You going to Bali, baby. So I'm sure he going now. Cause Vanessa and damn Dougie gonna make sure that he get there. Then she said she says Raquel says, Timu, girl, that Timu shaft. When that Negro said that I died 10 times, then they had to clear me back, girl. I died. James says, so happy I wasn't eating anything when Randy said that shit. I would have choked. Oh my God. When he said that, I was like, I hope that shit wasn't in the damn script because whoever wrote that, they deserve an Emmy or a Tony, whatever it is, daytime Emmys. Yeah. Oh, speaking of that, I'll mention something right after I read the comments. I'll mention it. And I'm going to keep an eye on the comments today to see if anybody else comes back. But we're right back with Raquel. She says, Doug and Vanessa came up in that casino like the Mod Squad. Didn't they, girl? Didn't they? They was ready. They was ready to wobble, honey. They was ready. Like, Nick, you ain't taking his ass nowhere. Or our deal is off. And you know how much Dougie owe your ass. So you ain't going nowhere. Okay? Ooh, okay. So now we had Just Joyce. Hey, Joyce. She says, I'm sorry, y'all, but Martin is getting very exhausted and now he's napping with a bat. Yeah, I think he's getting tired. He had to take a nap. He was acting so immature, acting like a baby. So he had to take a damn nap, honey. He got on my nerves. Oh, he got on my nerves. I was looking at him with my mouth tight. And I was like, oh my God, do I have to look at this? Him going back and forth with them children. Because, when you get in an argument with a child, I don't. Thank God. My son and daughter, I have never, thank the Lord, I have never gotten into an argument like that with them. Never. But what I hear is that them children, honey, got way more energy than anybody, and they gonna stand flat footed if you let them, unless you say, "Get your ass upstairs." You got to cut it off and threaten their ass, and so they can go. But I heard they can be a mess, honey. Ooh, I was tired. I was tired. But thank you so much, my love. We got James. He says, Doug walked into that room like a Zulu warrior. Looking Joey in the eye, says, I'm going to protect my friend. Then a few minutes later, Doug and Randy are running out of the room like scared rabbits, iron booked out, thankful to still be alive. Saved by the nasty for JJ. Lord, when will it end? He can't stand Vanessa. James, what did Vanessa do to you, man? What she do to you, man? Okay, thank you, James. He also says, how is Danny going to call Ashley preview best and not knowing that she's the age of Naomi and Naomi's former best friend, Haley? Both of Naomi's best friends have taken her mother's meal. Ain't that something? Danny is so wounded. Somebody help her. Yeah, I feel sorry for her. I really, really do. Naomi can't be bringing her friends around there. Girl, look, don't bring June's ass. Shit. Keep June where she is, honey. Don't bring June's ass around here or she gonna wind up taking Vernon. Anyway. Oh, God, that's so true. Peace Angel. Hey, Peace, girl. What's going on, girl? She says, Fairmont Crest is popping off. Martin's drama. Come on with it, honey. Vanilla Spice, Ashley. Andre, Danny, Derek, Shanice, the ultimate tangle web. Andre's ain't shitness his next level, girl. He was full of shit sitting at that table trying to be all hard, trying to come for Danny. Oh, he was so disrespectful. Danny girl keeps losing her men to her kids' friends. What the hell, right? I know. Doug and Vanasty. See, they done took down James. Not Vanessa, but Vanasty. Doug and Vanasty bossing up on Joey was hilarious. Doug passed his wife right on off like it was third and goal. Is Joey that mesmerized by that old ran through box, or is he just making them pay for it all? Somebody needs to what is that? Somebody needs to control alt delete KKK Kenny at this point. Peace, girl. You need to be one of them writers too, baby, because that was golden, honey. That was golden. And we have my girl Crystal Water. She says, I cannot get over all that shit Andre was talking. Right, girl? I was just floored. I was so floored because he was so disrespectful. And Nicole knows him. She been knowing that nigga since he was a little baby. So she knew that this was coming. She knew that shit. And we had I don't know about Andre. I don't know if I had so much hope. I have to go back and listen. I don't think I had that much hope for Andre. Maybe I did. I don't know. I knew I didn't want him to be with Ashley. I knew that, but he gonna use her. He gonna get that vanilla spice and everything not nice type of shit. And he gonna leave her. Because she's gonna be boring. Just like Danny told his ass. She is going to bore the fuck out of him. And he gonna be like, oh my God. Oh, she wants to kiss and hold hands and shit. Nigga, I just want to go and butt, Yeah, that's how he comes off. Whew, girl. Okay, let me finish reading the thing. She was like, he wants Ashley over Danny. It's a world gone mad. Danny agreed to go public, told her family, and without any conversation, he's now dating dry, boring Ashley. I just don't see where she's more interesting than Danny. She couldn't commit to a man she's been with for 2 years, right? Does Andre think she'll commit to him? I wonder what her mama Jan is going to say. She really likes Derek. She really did. Maybe mama will start dating Derek, honey, since they like to share people in this show. Yeah, it's like, man. Then she got pissed about seeing Derek there. And Derek is like, look, you crossing the track, shit, I'm going to cross it too. That's interesting that they both decided to date people of color. That was very interesting. Very interesting. And I do think that Shanice and Derek were really great together. But I was going to say that I saw on Instagram yesterday that Beyond the Gates will not be submitted in for a Daytime Emmy Award. And believe it, I know how that feels. We have local places that I go see plays. And so there's a deadline that you have to submit your stuff in for. And if you don't have it in, then you're not eligible. So anyway, they are not eligible for this year because all of the Daytime Emmy nominations were for 2024. Remember, Beyond the Gates just started February 2025. So nobody from Beyond the Gates will be nominated, nor the show will be nominated this year for a Daytime Emmy Award, which sucks. So maybe they'll have some of them up there, maybe making announcements, or mentioning categories or whatever. But as far as them being nominated, nobody will be nominated. They will be eligible next year for 2026 for 2025. So I was so mad to see that, but I understand, there are rules that have to be, followed. So I get that. So I'm going to pause it right here for now and see if there are any more comments that's going to come up, because I combined the comments from the regular recap video in addition to the front porch. So I put them all in this one video so you know that I didn't skip nobody. So I'm going to wait a little bit and see what happens. I'm going to go ahead and watch the show, baby. Let's see what's going to happen with Elon and everybody. And I'm going to, if not, then I'll come back with my regular ending and we'll be back. And I thought that I had actually dropped this damn video, my regular recap video. I thought I dropped it like last night at 11 o'clock. I woke up, I was like, wait a minute, why I ain't got no damn views? Honey, I had set the damn video to drop tonight at 11. I was like, girl, you're doing too much, honey. You're doing too much, honey. You're doing too much. Anyway, I will be back. I'm going to check throughout the day to see if anybody else has anything to say. And if not, then I'll end it. And yeah, we're going to have some fun watching. Ooh. Episode number 80, 86, 87, 87, I think. All right, y'all. Love you. All right. We have Miss Rhonda, SMH 1879. Hey, boo. Hey. She says, I'm real ticked off that Andre's young acting ass playing games with Danny of all people, right? He's showing out in front of all his little Wonder Bread friend. Danny had him stumbling all over his words, and would somebody tell Ashley to stay in her thirsty, dry ass lane, because ma'am, you are no competition for the Danny Dupree. You better say that, honey. I'm trying to figure out why them kids can't see that something is clearly bothering their wacky ass pappy. I'm also wanting to know why Bill calls himself the finisher, but he stays leaving those loose ends. You better say that, Leslie, the racist Kenny, honey. You got to remember he thought he nutted good, and damn Haley got nothing but baby powder in her stomach. She ain't got no true baby. So girl, yeah, it's been a really fun fest when it comes to them. But thank you, my love. Thank you so much, Rhonda. I remember seeing you before. Thank you so much, girl. You know we highlight you here. I saw that you put your comment up, and I want to go ahead and put it in here so that you know, honey, that you are not forgotten, my love. So thank you. Okay, y'all, we are back. We're going to read my girl, Cynthia Judkins. Cynthia, hey, Cyn, what's going on, girl? She says, Danny needs a hug. Yeah, she does. She really does. Hopefully, we can send her a bunch of hugs, honey, because that girl has been going through a lot of shit, girl. And then my girl, Cynthia says, hey, family, I'm here. I had a family emergency yesterday, so I'm like commenting. Cyn, you all right, boo? I hope you all right, girl. Oh, I'm sending you hugs and prayers, my love. Hopefully everything is fine, all right? Keep us posted, okay? Because we love out some sin. All right now. And so James, of course, the resident gentleman, is here. He says, I hope all is well with you and family. I would have said that first, but I've enjoyed an edible, 4 shots of Crown and 3 beers. James, you ain't supposed to say that on here. I'm just kidding. Look, you grown now. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do. I'm probably chew me on a piece of candy tonight as well. I ain't even gonna lie. I probably will. So, yeah. And Cynthia responds to James and say, "You a mess, but thanks, all is well." Okay, good. I'm happy that all is well with you, my love. We don't want nothing to happen to the family. We knew some, things do happen, but I'm glad to know that everything is well. Cynthia also says, "I think Vanessa dug Randy gonna be floating. Girl, Doug probably. Randy might. I don't know, girl. That's a good concept. Randy gone to Bali, remember? Just with that 10,000. No, he gave him back his money. So what y'all gonna do? Y'all just gonna give Randy some money? How he gonna live? Is he gonna go with his son and his lady? What is y'all gonna do for Randy Bandy? He fucked up. So yeah, I wonder what he gonna do. And we also got Cynthia. She also says, I don't know. I don't even think that GUN jammed either. He just found an opportunity to get some free money, right? But he gave it right back. It's like what if you gonna go, but damn, what's his name? Marcel caught him trying to get away in Bali at the international terminal. So yeah. But girl, I'm glad that you're okay. I think that is all for our front porch talk today. So let me go ahead and get this uploaded so I can get myself prepared for episode number 87. I cannot wait to see what's going to happen on 87. So y'all ready? I am ready. I accidentally hit my TV by mistake, so I don't want that to come on. But yes, honey, we're going to watch 87. Y'all ready? Let go. We got this. Yes, sir. We ready, baby. Let go.